died out. Let me see if I can fix this on here. Unfortunately, my stand broke to hold you guys up. So I can't fully get in on what I want to get in on. Okay, there you go. I think that's decent enough. So let's see. Maybe we could turn that like so. Okay, y'all. So y'all know this is the first of the month, honey. It's always good to do your intentions the first week of the month. So that's what we're doing in this video. Well, what I did before I got in, y'all excuse, it's about to be 2 o'clock in the morning. But I told myself I was gonna get on here because one of my people asked me to do this, and I thought, why not? Okay. So if you guys are wanted to know what is Goddess Fierce Water, we're gonna get into it right now. Okay. So I'm selling these kits in a jar, and it comes in a mason jar like so. And as you can see, there's two. Let me actually show you what's in here. So it comes in a mason jar like this for $50 plus $10 shipping. And I think to mail off one of these is actually $18. So I'm actually covering almost half of the shipping costs. But it comes with Florida water and/or a rising water, orange blossom, love water, rose water, etc. And then it comes with camphor water, rue water, and/or dragon's blood water. Okay. And then it also comes with this right here, which is called a blue Turkish or Turkish blue eye, which is good for protecting and rebuking. If you do not know what rebuking is, it's to send back. Okay. And it comes with a blue teal, or excuse me, a blue and/or anil Verinda blue tablet, which, makes the water turn blue. Okay. So either way, you guys, in this tablet, you can actually break this tablet up, soak it just a little bit to kind of get it soft, and break this tablet up into like 4 or 5 different ways. And or you could just do one big, if you want to do it like that, it's totally up to you. But that's what comes in this mason jar right here. And like I said, we'll be on my blog spot. Okay. And so it comes with the 2 waters, and it comes with the Turkish blue eye. Now I will say this because people were asking me before, right? I want to show y'all the differences. So the ones that I was selling prior to me offering it on YouTube or me offering it for everyone to get, I've been selling this sending this to my clients who've been paying for heavy protection work since about 2018. And so either way, I used to send them out this big, but I stopped doing so because some people want to be very discreet with the workings that they're doing. So this is actually currently the size that we sent out. As you know, it gets really, really large. This is the one that I have in my house at my front door, and I'm actually going to cleanse it tonight. As you can see, all the little tea that's on here, honey. But it's going to be cleansed and placed right back on my door. Like I said, it's the first of the month, so you want to make sure your intentions for the month is put out there. This is good for removing negative energy, jealousy, negative energy, jealousy, envy, and just protection. This thing you feel like you're under attack, under threat, spiritually, physically, emotionally, because of course all this is connected. This works wonders. So, like I said, we're gonna have and I'm showing you guys how to do this because one of my persons asked me, like, show me how to do this. So first we're gonna do the basic. Oh, and by the way, so of course we do have our oils, protection oil here. It's not, anything in particular, like this is not like blue oil or anything. We call this actually goddess Fierce Protection Oil or Goddess Fierce Oil. And so it comes like this. It comes like this. And of course, whether or not, and I'm going to show you this too, by the way. If you get it in a bottle like this, it will be clear liquid. If you get it in a bottle like this, I'm actually going to show you all right now what it's going to be. And this is actually camphor water. Okay. It will come in a blue liquid like this. Okay. Camphor water. So what you're going to do is when you get this kit, you guys, and yeah, when you get this kit, where's the lid at? When you get this kit, you're going to actually set it up in the way I'm going to show you now. And of course, this is going to come with instructions on how to do it. But of course, before I do any workings, I either clear my space with an incense or I take a bell and I shake over the area. Now, there's actually a history behind bells, you guys, in particular brass bells, which I do have that as well. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. A brass bell. Okay, it releases negative energy, it raises high vibrational energy, and it actually tones up your aura field. Okay. Now I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna say this water, this ritual is water-based, and we do know that water is a great element for moving things smoothly, loosening up stagnant things, removing blockages. And so this is what this is. This is dedicated to the water energy, the movement of water energy. So like I said, I'm gonna show you guys a basic ritual, this is going to be basic, and I'm going to show you what you could do later or down the line to enhance it. So we're going to add our water. I actually already stated my intention over this water. The intention of this water is to bring in protection, fierce protection. Okay. The intention of using this water is to bring in protection, and to surround myself, my properties, my belongings, etc., with positive and strong authoritative energy. Okay. I'm actually going to add in, my blue camphor water that I already put together. And if you're real nasty, ow! If you're real nasty, hold on. If you're real nasty, I'm gonna try to keep this quick for y'all too, honey. My day is coming to an end, honey. I was gonna do a cute little video for y'all, but girl, a bitch is tired. Okay. Okay. A bitch is motherfucking tired, y'all. Okay. And of course this gets a little messy, but you take your hands and you stir it up, right? And you could do either clockwise or counterclockwise, because I'm bringing in protection. I'm going to stir clockwise. I'm going to be saying protection, protection. And I'm visualizing my home being protected, my cars being protected, my babies being protected, me being protected from any harm in any way, negative energy, envy. Okay. And I'm visualizing that as I'm stirring this water up. Y'all, this thing is so, listen, the next time I get on here, y'all, trust me when I take out this thing is going to be fixed. What time is it for you? The time is currently, I believe, 2 a.m. Okay. December the 2nd. Hey, sweetie pie. This is Goddess Fierce water, and this is a protection water to protect whatever space and or items that you're wanting to be protected from with negative, from negative energy, negative intention, jealousy, and all that. I'm actually hearing a little bit of ringing in my ear. So that means that whoever is for is already getting hit. Bam! 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 They're already getting hit by it. Whatever it's for, whoever it's for, they're already getting hit by the motherfucking shit. Okay, hello. And yeah, so we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna add that. This is water, the camphor water. Now for you all, what you would do is you would take your drops. This would be your camphor water. Okay, and you're gonna go 20 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're just gonna be, stating what your intention is, what you're coming here for. Okay, and you can say it out loud or you can say it in your head. Okay, and then we're also going to be adding in the lovely water. This is Florida water, but you're going to get either rose water, any type of water, that you're wanting. If you're wanting the protection, we're going to keep it like this. This is the Goddess Fierce water, okay? So protective, it will be either rose water or Florida water or orange blossom water, okay? And you're just going to drop it in there. Same thing, 20 drops, stating what your intention is. And then you're going to add in your Turkish blue eye directly into the water. Okay? Okay? And you're going to put this in any room or any space that you feel like there's negative energy in, there's remnants of negative energy in, jealousy, whatever have you, whatever you need protection from, whatever you need to be unbounded from, unshackled from, that's what you're going to do. You're going to allow this to soak. Okay? Anywhere from 24 hours to 72 hours. Okay. Once you're completely done, you would take this out and you will hang this in the area or the space. Let's say if you're doing it for a house protection, you would hang this near the front door. Okay. If you're doing it in the office or whatever, you would hang it underneath your desk. Like I said, you want to be very discreet with it if you can. But yes, okay. Now, of course, this is a simple way, basic way. And you do this, after the 3 days, you will repeat this every week. Okay. Now that is the basic way, right? Okay. I'm going to show you guys just ideas what you can do to kind of, be extraordinary with it. Put more energy in it. So this is my supreme goddess item. And this right here is a medallion, aka amulet, that has amethyst, ruby, and pyrite. Okay. And this pyrite. And this is basically superior energy. Amethyst, kingdom, queendomship, ruby, things that kings and queens have on their crown. And of course, there's more than just this. Okay, you guys can do your research on what that is. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep this very, short and sweet. But those are the 3 stones, okay? And then, of course, I'm going to add in a white candle directly in the water. Okay, like so. Okay, I'm actually going to also add, let me see, is this, okay. I'm going to actually add in some Goddess Fierce oil. Okay, once again, I'm thinking about my protection, thinking about my repelling of negative energy. I'm going to also add in some dragon's blood oil. Okay, which also is infused with a little bit of myrrh oil, frankincense oil, and another special blend. Hello! You can tell everybody everything, okay? And then I'm going to also add in some purple glitter. As you know, water is a portal. It is another world. It's an entry and exit to other worlds. Glitter brings in shine. It's a reflective energy. It's a reflective item. So it also, metaphysically, it shines throughout many dimensions, many frequencies, vibrations, and stories, etc. Storylines, timelines, however you want to, get into that. Okay. And I'm just going to stir this up counterclockwise or clockwise because I want to bring in protection. Okay. You see that right there? Oh, come on in here. This is good. This is good, honey. This is good. This brings in, if you do your research, blue is spirit. Okay. This is good. Okay. Nothing but good. We have the angels here. We have Lakshmi here. We will never do anything intentionally harmful when there's good energies around us. Okay. Even when it comes to negative energy or when it comes to doing workings on people, a lot of times people will think that when you're putting curses or hexes on others, that that is negative, and it is not. It's all about your intention. If you did wrong to me or you inflicted harm onto me and I justifiably send that work back to you, I'm not doing dark work. Okay. And so that's the difference there. Don't get so scared and so caught up because people have you thinking, oh, you're doing dark work, negative work. No, you're not. Okay. And then, of course, you stated your intention, what you want to manifest with this water. Okay. You know what? This is what we're going to do because it's already done. Hello. Okay. It's already done. And what you do is, okay, I'm gonna have to light it off of here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to light it off of here, honey. Oh, you know what you could do too? You can add some roses. Okay, all hail to the mystic mother, mystic rose mother, mother of all the mystics. Ow! Okay, let that absorb its tea. Let that, it enhances this amulet. And yeah, you would like that candle. And you can add into it affirmations, chantings, why this candle burns. This candle is a 4 to 6 hour candle and let it burn down. Okay. You can also read Psalms 23, Psalms 91, Psalms 1, Psalms 3, or Psalm 7. Okay. And if you really, 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 really nasty, you will read first. Oh, never mind. Anywho, let's ring a bell on that. Ow! Well, there you have, you guys. God is fierce water. God is fierce water here is for protection, removing any negative energy out of the space that this is in. Like I said, you can get this yourself by emailing me at my email that's listed in the description box. And it is $50 plus $10 shipping. Like I said, shipping of this is normally $18, but I'm going to cover $8.95 of that. And of course, this is ready to go. So of course, after the payment is received within 24 to 40 hours, your item will be mailed out to you. Of course, this is all within the United States. Overseas, it's quite expensive. I mean, if you're wanting to get it, if you're overseas, that's okay. But it's quite expensive, honey. Okay. For shipping and all that. I think someone ordered the last time, I think I had a overseas person maybe like 2 years ago, and it was to London, and I think it cost like $64 to mail the items, John. It was kind of heavy, kind of heavy. Maybe it was like 26 pounds. So yes, honey, this is it, you guys, and thank you guys so much for tuning in and being a part of this. I'm gonna light this. I thought I had my lighter here, but it is not here. But yeah, y'all, until the next time, loving light, loving truth, and stay positive, y'all.